Happy weekend, my dear crystal lovers, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is AM and I am the founder of AVIUVI. AVIUVI is a web shop where I carry the most spectacular, sustainably sourced crystals from all over the world. Today we're going on a little trip because it's Andreas and I, we have the day off. So we are taking you guys to a very special, very beautiful museum here in Copenhagen. It's called Glyptoteket. There's no way to really translate that, but I'll leave the link below. One of the things that I love the most about this museum is the architecture, because they've used a whole lot of marble in there, so that I definitely wanted to show you guys. But first, we are gonna stop by Aesop. One of the things that I've planned for myself for this year, and one of the New Year's resolutions that I made on spring equinox, is to get better at just pampering myself. And I know for some of you that might sound ridiculous, because it actually does to me still. And that's something that I want to change. I am so low maintenance. I never go to the hairdresser or get my nails done or anything like that. But I do love Aesop products. I've known about Aesop for quite a while because Aesop kind of broke through with Instagram, but I've been eating plant-based for 10-15 years now. And Aesop was one of those brands that were the first ones to come out and do cruelty-free products. So that's how I originally knew about Aesop. Currently I'm using this product. It's a face oil and it's called Damascus Rose Facial Treatment. It's the scent, and the thing about Aesop is that the scents sometimes are a little bit wild. This one I would say is rose with an undertone of coffee. It does smell a lot like coffee. I don't mind that, and I'm pretty happy about this product. But I wanted to go to Aesop today because it's actually a company that I do love, and I love their values. I love their branding, of course. I know a lot of people do that because that was kind of how they broke through on social media, right? It's a luxury brand for sure. Would I buy the hand soap? Probably not. However, I've tried their conditioner a while back, and again, the scent was kind of wild. So I'm gonna go back to the store today and see if I can find something that's a little bit better for me. And then I wanted to check out their candles because they have, I think, 3 different scented candles, and I definitely want to check those out. But first, before we leave, I want to give you an update on the Mad Et Len amber that I talked about in a previous video, because I have my UV light with me now, and I took it all in a bag because it is a little bit sketchy, so I didn't want to just laying around. So I have my trusted UV light, and what happens to amber is that it glows up typically in a neon yellow or neon green color. I don't think you can see it in this video. No, the light is way too bright. But I tested it out in the dark, and to be fair, there was some glow to these. Not as much as these ones, where I know that this is real amber. I don't know if you remember this, but I did a little bit of an experiment, and I put these in some oil because I was wondering if it was the oil that had made these Mad Et Len amber pieces so brittle. but it doesn't seem to have happened to these ones. I just cleaned these ones up a minute ago. They do look a little bit more transparent. So I think I'm gonna put them in oil again and see if they will dissolve like the Mad Et Len ones. I'm gonna hold on to these for a little while. If you guys know about this product, please write it in the comments, because I'm really super curious about it, and I'm gonna try to write the company and ask what the deal is. Because on the website it's called Vegetal Amber. I've never heard about that before, and I've never heard anyone refer to amber as vegetal or non-vegetal amber. At Mad Et Len, you can't really get any information about the crystals that they put in these diffusers. I've seen this product in other videos and all around, and it is, again, it's a luxury item. I really love the design of the diffuser box, and the scents are really nice. But there's a lot of information that I would need in order to purchase a product like this, like where is it real crystals? Where are the crystals from? So, I mean, I'll keep you posted on this little investigation and let you know, yeah, what I find. I don't know why, but I really like, I think it might be the Scorpio placements in me that loves this investigation. First up, we're going to Aesop. Can't wait. Hopefully I'll find something really luxurious and nice and special. I always get so awkward when I talk about self-care or pampering myself and luxury, and it's not because I don't like those things. There's a lot of things that I like way more, and I'm not talking about necessarily expensive luxury, but like the luxury for myself. Obviously, all of the crystals that I sell on the web shop are luxury items. So it's not that I am against luxury, it's more when it comes to me, I don't really do a lot. And I do want to get better at that. I do want to take better care of myself. And also Andreas, because we work all the time because we love working, and we're not that good at nurturing ourselves with niceness in our everyday life. So that's what we're trying to do today. Let's go. Here we are at the Aesop shop. This one is one of the smaller ones. It was a little bit more intimate and cozy, but every single Aesop I've ever been to is just magnificent and beautiful. So I was testing out the candles, but as you might detect from my face, it wasn't exactly my flavor. That's the thing about Aesop. The scents are really strong, and sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't, but they're pretty present. However, their perfumes were absolutely exquisite. I rarely enjoy perfumes, but these are definitely some that I would be willing to invest in. They're just so delicious. I asked in the store about the fact that most of their products are bottled up in plastic bottles, and that has always bothered me. What the really, really nice sales assistant explained to us was that they're actually testing out refill systems in a few countries and trying to see how that goes. That would be great. I think I would definitely be into that. And then we took a walk through the city, and honestly, Copenhagen is the most beautiful place in the world, I feel like, especially on a gray and foggy day like today. I love the architecture, and it's such a beautiful mixture of old and new architecture. And here you see Glyptoteket. It's very ornate and very old school, if you can say that. Inside it is even more gorgeous. The collection they have here contains over 10,000 works of art and archaeological objects. Walking around these objects, the stone objects, that they have a span of 6,000 years, it does really put culture into perspective. The museum here contains ancient Greek and Roman stone statues, as well as an impressive collection from ancient Egypt. I'm not going to go too much into details about every single statue, but I wanted to give you a feel of how stone, crystal, materials like marble has had its presence in culture. And that's what I love about this place. It's this fusion of nature and culture. Also, it's a way to see nature in a very elevated way. I especially love the statues where you have the broken off noses and ears and body parts, and the material really shines through. These sculptures were of course designed to not resemble stone, but the reason why they used these materials was of course because stone and marble is so long lasting. I also love when you can see the veins in the marble, for example. And one interesting thing here is also that in different cultures all over the world, now here we have the Greek and the Roman, but also the Egyptian culture, ancient civilizations, you get this feeling that working with these natural materials, with the stone, is something very universal to people. Personally, I really enjoy the Egyptian part of this museum. It's designed very mystical and mythical. Even before I started selling crystals, I loved coming here just for the inspiration with all of the symbols and the materials and the way in which culture has expressed itself for so long in so many different ways. We are back in the apartment now. On our way back it started snowing a little bit, but when we came home we just had a complete blizzard outside. But I just wanted to round up our day. We had honestly such a good service at Aesop, and I've mentioned this before in Denmark. Service is not really something that most people do here, but she was so kind, showing us everything, and I even got a little product. Got a nice little bag. So here we have the Shine Hair and Beard Oil. And I had to double check with her that this was not a product for men. I think most of the products, if not all, are unisex products. But I can't wait to try this one on because the scent is really, really good. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not good at treating myself to these products, to these things, and this is not going to be a product channel at all. This is just something that I haven't prioritized ever in my life. So starting now. Glyptoteket was beautiful as always. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the different marble sculptures and how much you can do with stone and crystals, and how it has been used for so many people over such a long time. I think it's, for me, what it comes down to is this fusion of culture and nature that I just love so much, and something that I think we're missing out on today. I love the sculptures, of course, they are beautiful, but the architecture in there is so amazing. Anyway, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like more of this type of content, these casual videos about crystals and spiritual lifestyle and sustainable lifestyle, make sure to like, share and subscribe. It helps me to know what you want me to talk about, and it helps others to find this content if that is what they're looking for. Have the most wonderful weekend with lots and lots of love to you and yours.